Is the glass half empty or half full? I know one thing, my desk is messy. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And my color is like, but see, that's the value of me having these homies in the background. Cause if I had the screen black, then my camera will be able to adjust. But gotta support the squad, homie. Townhouse media and all that. What's going on the Five Session Podcast? Book? Let me see. Can we get the air horn for the Five Session Podcast? Shout out to y'all. Uh, I gotta get a minute in. Shout out to whoever that is in the YouTube. Y'all already know what I always say. If you see something, say something. When you pop in, say hello. Leave a comment. Drop a like. Hit the like button. Cause I think it's important. Did I get a notification that I was live? Let me see. Yeah, I think so. For sure. Cause YouTube be tripping. They that's crazy. Okay, I'm a minute in. Sound check real quick. Yes, sir. Let's fucking do it, dude. Gunshots, bitch. And then there was bass. Good evening, motherfuckers and motherfuckers. This is your host, Uncle Dolemite of the Too Much Game Podcast, live from the sanctuary once again. My fucking voice broke when I said, and then there was bass. That's weak as fuck. That's how y'all know I do this shit live, though. Ain't no pre-recorded shit, my nigga, because you can hear my voice breaking. That shit was weak as hell. I don't even like that shit. But hey, man, weak start, strong episode. Y'all niggas already know how that shit go, my nigga. Like, I always say that shit, nigga. Whenever my day start fucked up, I'm like, it's gonna be an amazing day, my nigga. If I trip over my motherfucking front porch or some stupid shit, or I get into a fucking traffic jam on the way to work, or like I just have a fucked up morning, I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be a good ass day, cause it can only go up from here, my nigga. Like, that's literally my mantra for bullshit. Like, when shit be fucked up, I'll be like, yeah, we can only go up from here, my nigga. Shit's gonna get a lot better, my nigga. So I don't even be tripping when shit start out fucked up, nigga. A lot of times a fucked up start make you appreciate everything else that happens subsequently and shit. Cause it's like, well, fuck it, nigga. If I didn't see success in the beginning, success is gonna feel real good when I get the shit, nigga, even if it's only a little bit. But I gotta fix the color on this motherfucker. I'm like dumb washed out. And y'all niggas already know how I get about shit like that. So I'm gonna have to hit that good old Logitone. I should have did that shit earlier, but a nigga had to watch that fucking Eddie Murphy documentary because, it's just one of them things that I knew, like, nigga gonna be charged up watching that shit. That's one of them, like, for any nigga that's doing comedy, nigga, that's like mandatory watch. Like, that's some shit that a nigga gotta check that out, nigga. That's motherfucking Eddie Murphy, dog. Like, that's the Michael Jordan of comedy. The dope thing was Dave Chappelle did literally mention that. That nigga said, if I'm LeBron James, Eddie Murphy is Michael Jordan. I said, nigga, I literally said that before I even saw the documentary. Like, that was like the perfect analogy for it. Because that's literally how I look at it. Like, Dave is way up here to me. Like, Dave is the funniest motherfucker out here doing shit. But nigga, Eddie was the fucking blueprint, my nigga. Like, it ain't a lot of motherfuckers fucking with Eddie, nigga. Eddie was the first comedy superstar. Like, nigga, superstar is different than celebrity. Superstar is different than star. Like, Eddie Murphy was the motherfucker that when you think of famous motherfuckers, like, Eddie is one of the motherfuckers that he's so famous that other famous people get starstruck when he around. Like, Eddie, one of the motherfuckers that, us as comedians, especially now, like, a nigga is really exposed to a lot of like famous motherfuckers. Like a nigga was kicking it with famous motherfuckers last night, like chilling with niggas who be on TV and in movies and all kind of shit. And it's like a nigga don't really get starstruck, but certain motherfuckers, like even other superstars, get like, oh shit, that's Eddie Murphy. Like other famous, legendary comedians get around this nigga and be like, oh shit, that's Eddie Murphy. Like, that's one of them documentaries I was like, nigga, you can't call yourself a comedian if you didn't watch that motherfucker. Like if you wasn't excited to see that shit, you probably ain't this, my nigga. Like you probably not really in this game, fit for this game, cut to actually do this shit. Cause like, come on, my nigga, that's Eddie fucking Murphy, dog. That's like a basketball player saying he never seen Michael Jordan dunk or some shit. Like, nigga, that shit it was exciting just when they announced the motherfucker. Much less actually being able to watch the shit. Like, nigga, I literally was like, let me get off the phone, let me cancel everything I got going on. I gotta watch this shit. Like literally, my nigga. That shit was like some shit. I had to make an appointment. Nigga, I had to. I'm not answering my phone for the time I'm watching this shit. Nigga, it took me like 2.5 hours to watch the shit. I think it's like a hour 45 or something. But nigga, I'm watching it, rewinding, watching certain parts multiple times. Like, nigga, that's Eddie Murphy, my nigga. Like the first comedic superstar. Like, nigga, this nigga was Michael Jackson in comedian form, my nigga. Like that nigga was the nigga. Like, even when you watch the shit, it's kind of like you knew Eddie Murphy was that nigga, but like when you watch the doc, it's like, nigga, he was that nigga amongst other niggas that's that nigga. Like, nigga, Eddie Murphy was nigga that one. It ain't you don't even say one of them ones. You say the, like, nigga, the niggas who everybody look up to him. Like, nigga, your favorites favorite, my nigga. Trail Cow, the billionaire up in this motherfucker. Trail up in this motherfucker. Unreachable Beauty. And my son. What's going on, Deuce? What you say, 12 Cow, time to get some game from the billionaire. For some strange reason, I didn't get a notification like that's crazy. I literally was looking at my phone to make sure I got the goddamn notification. But like I said, nigga, like Eddie Murphy was that nigga in comedy, dog. And that ain't even what today's episode was supposed to be about on some real shit. Cause I meant to watch the motherfucker yesterday. I was supposed to watch the motherfucking documentary yesterday before my show. Because I had a show in Hollywood. Shout out my nigga Hugo, worldwide Hugo. I might fuck around have that nigga on the podcast, nigga. I ain't sure yet, but shout out to Hugo, nigga. We had a excellent lineup last night. Like, nigga, it was me, Dion Lack, Courtney B, I think her name is Sherelle Pierce. Blame my head, not my heart. And Precious Hall. And motherfucking had a special guest, my nigga. Michael Collier came through. That shit was crazy. Cause Michael Collier is another like legend in the comedy game. Like, nigga, he was Showboat in fucking House Party 3. But like, if you know comedy, like in the 90s, Michael Collier was like one of them niggas. Like, nigga, Comic View, Def Comedy Jam, like, nigga, anything comedy, nigga. That nigga Michael Collier was one of them dudes. Like, he was again one of the legends amongst the legends. Like, nigga, top tier type nigga, right? And he went on right after me because I went first. Of course, I ain't been doing comedy long. So when I'm on these hell of a lineups where everybody is a fucking beast, I expect to go first. It's like not even a question. Y'all niggas know my ego up here, but at the same time, certain lineups, I'll be like, yeah, I know I'm going first. Don't even trip. I ain't even mad at it, my nigga. This a cold ass lineup. I'm just happy to be on the motherfucker. So after my set, Michael Collier went up and I killed that shit. Like, nigga, I killed it. I was proud of myself, my nigga. Shout out my cousin Carlita because she came through. And nigga, that nigga Michael Collier, like, nigga, that nigga was in the back rolling. Like, I could hear that nigga. Like, I'm tripping. So mind you, what's going on? Bless that is. What's the deal? But like I said, my nigga, like, Nigga, after I did my shit, the nigga gave me a shot. I was like, hey, y'all, salute to that first motherfucker that went on. That nigga was funny as fuck. I'm like, damn, Michael Collier said I was funny as fuck. That's dope. And then after that, the nigga was like, literally, he was like, man, I've been doing comedy 40 years and I never had the courage to say douchebag on stage. He like, and this motherfucker just did a whole douchebag joke. This nigga, he piggybacked off my joke. I was like, oh yeah, nigga, the motherfucking price went up, my nigga. The price went up. Cause like I say, I don't take pictures with niggas. But when niggas was in the back taking pictures and shit, I'm like, hey, Michael Kyle, I need a picture. Like that's the one nigga who out of everybody who I done ran into since I've been in comedy, like that's one of the niggas I was like, I have to get a picture with this nigga. The rest of these motherfuckers, they cool and shit. Like y'all niggas, my colleagues, like I done told y'all, nigga, I done kicked it with Mike Epps, Michael Blackson, and all type of other motherfuckers. Michael Collier, shit. Nigga, hey, nigga, somebody get my phone. Take this picture, nigga. I need this one, cause that nigga a real life legend, my nigga. Like, especially like in the realm of comedy, like what we actually do as comedians, which is writing sets, coming up with jokes, coming up with creative ways to say things that make people laugh. Like, nigga, that nigga Michael Collier is an amazing joke writer. Like, just when you think about like the structure of how to write a joke, like the actual craft of putting a joke together, like lining that shit up, set up, punchline, like that nigga is cold. Like nigga just catch you off guard with some shit. Like Michael fucking Collier, my nigga. To see the nigga just, stroll up casually, like, damn, nigga, this nigga just popped in on this little room we doing, kicked it, motherfuckers chopped it up. Like I told him, I don't want nothing from you but some game, my nigga. Like, he was like, yeah, man, I want you to do my morning show one of these days. Bah, bah, bah. I'm like, shit, nigga, it would be an honor and a privilege, dog. But like I said, nigga, last night, nigga had an amazing night. Like, I wasn't expecting to have that type of night when I left my house, honestly. Like, I looked at it like any other night was gonna be. Like, nigga, I'm gonna get out here. I'm gonna tell these jokes. I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do, and I'm gonna take my black ass home, my nigga. But get back on that motherfucking freeway, come back to the crib, probably turn the video game on, play Grand Theft Auto or some shit. Nigga, that shit, it was a lot, my nigga. Like, like I said, I did my set. I killed that shit. It was an amazing crowd, my nigga. Shout out to Hugo. This nigga Hugo, nigga, I don't give a fuck what nobody say about Hugo. He good in my book. What's going on, Edible Creations? How you doing? But nigga, this nigga Hugo, nigga, when I tell you the motherfucking audience was 90% women and the only men in the motherfucking audience was literally niggas who came with a girl, like, and Michael Collier and his dude is his assistant, or his, I don't know what that dude is to him, his homeboy, confidant. I don't know what old boy he is, but shout out to the dude who wasn't saying much, who popped up. But them was the only niggas in the crowd. Everybody else was females. Like it was a dope ass show. Enjoyed the fuck out of it. We say when money in the building. Oh, what's going on? This nigga BTG, my nigga Baylor. That nigga got a long ass YouTube name on this motherfucker. What's going on, bro? My sister in this motherfucker. But like I said, dog, like nigga, it was an all female crowd. That shit was crazy. And personally, I prefer crowds with women because women ain't afraid to laugh. Like men, a lot of times niggas be trying to be too cool for school at comedy shows. Like, I'm not a big fan of having big, heavy male audiences because niggas, half the time niggas be trying hard not to laugh, trying to be too fucking cool to laugh. Women, they don't give a fuck. If it's funny, they gonna be rolling. They be screaming and hollering and shit, making all type of noise. So, nigga, shout out to my nigga Hugo for curating that lady heavy crowd, nigga, because they was in that motherfucker screaming. But shit, nigga, after that show, shout out my nigga Jahan Jones. It was that nigga birthday party yesterday. So niggas went to that nigga birthday party. Me, Courtney B, and the homegirl D-Lo from Detroit, it's like all the funny ass female comedians out here is from fucking Detroit. Nigga, shout out T-Bar. Shout out motherfucking Trina with the truth. D-Lo, Courtney, like nigga, they all from Detroit, my nigga. And they all funny as fuck. They all cold. Like, fuck y'all got going on in Detroit where all the female comedians is cold like that. Like, goddamn. Detroit a motherfucker. But like I said, nigga, we went to my nigga Jahan birthday party. That shit was cracking, my nigga. It was all type of motherfuckers up in there. It was celebrities, a whole bunch of like actors and creatives and motherfuckers like that. Like, it was a dope ass vibe, my nigga. Like it was cool. A whole bunch of motherfuckers in the building that just do a whole lot of shit. So that was fly. Then a nigga went to the motherfucking rooftop and was turned up, nigga. That shit was wall to wall, nigga, packed. Like, nigga, I had a crazy night last night, nigga. That's a long ass tangent, nigga. Just burning time on some real shit. Nigga had a great night. But again, nigga, today's episode ain't about none of that shit. I'm just talking shit because fuck it, whatever. Sometimes niggas be wondering what the fuck I be doing. But like I say, today's episode, I kind of want to talk about like something I was talking to 12 Kyle about. Think that was shit. Might have been yesterday morning or something like that. Nigga, me and 12 Kyle was on the phone. And a nigga was just talking about like, how I view people, how I judge people, like, the things that make me want to be a person's friend. Cause 12 Kyle said something to the effect of like, I don't care what my friends do for a living. I don't care what my friends have in their pocket. I judge them off who they are as a person. Like, give a fuck what you do for a living. Like, if you my friend, you my friend. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. And I was like, that's the same as how I feel. Like, that's how I am, like in comedy, my nigga. Like, something that I said, shit, 20 something fucking years ago, probably 25, damn near 30 years ago, my nigga. Like, I don't respect nothing that you can't take into a jail cell. Like, I've always said that shit, like, from when I was young. Like, nigga, you can't take your money into a jail cell. You can't take your relationships with your friends into no jail cell. You can't take all that bullshit. Like all you have when you go to jail is who you are as a person. Nigga, your balls and your word, my nigga. You got these motherfuckers right here. Like, nigga, you can't go in there and say, oh, I know this person, or I'm related to this motherfucker, or this is my such and such is my cousin, or I'm from whoop de whoop. Like, that's not gonna protect you, my nigga. That's not gonna help you, my nigga. Like, nigga, all you have is who you are. Like who are you on the inside, nigga? That's all that's important, my nigga. That's all that's gonna matter. The type of motherfucker that you are. You can't take nepotism into that motherfucker. And this ain't no glorification of incarceration and none of that type of shit. Like this ain't me making it seem like jail is cool, because that ain't even no motherfucking place I ever been or want to go. But at the same time, the reason that I make that assessment is because when it comes to people, a lot of motherfuckers try to judge their character, who they are and who they fuck with, based on superficial bullshit. A lot of motherfuckers only really fuck with you because of the money that you have. They fuck with you because of the status that you have, because of the position that you have. Me, I fuck with you on how real you are, how honest you are, how much integrity you have, like what type of person you are, like how you carry yourself, how you raise your kids. Like, I could give a fuck about all that other stupid shit. That shit ain't nothing to me, my nigga. Like I said, I'm around celebrities all the fucking time now. Like, literally, nigga. Every time I go to fucking Hollywood, I'm probably kicking it with somebody that's famous. And y'all don't hear me gloating about that shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like some of these celebrities, like I said, nigga, I took a picture with Michael Collier. I respect what he do. A whole lot of these niggas, I don't want no picture with these motherfuckers. I say that shit all the time. I don't take pictures with niggas. Like if there's something about you that genuinely makes me say this motherfucker is something special, then like, yeah, nigga, I'll do that. Cause like I say, a picture is a compliment. Like for me to want to immortalize myself with you in a fucking picture is a high compliment. Like that's me saying something about you and your character, because a picture is forever. Like, so me and you standing here, motherfucking pointing at each other and all this old stupid ass shit. Imagine, I find out you some type of fuck nigga or some type of bitch ass motherfucker or pedophile or some type of weirdo or some shit. Like, how the fuck that make me look hooked up with you in a picture with my arm around your stupid ass? That's why I don't take pictures with niggas. So certain motherfuckers, I be like, shit, I don't give a fuck. Okay, he famous. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, he be on TV. Yeah, that's cool and shit. But like, who are you as a person? Like last night, like I was with Courtney B and D-Lo. Like Courtney B, she on the podcast with motherfucking Nick Cannon. Courtney B, she be on Wild and Now. She got big motion. But the reason I fuck with Courtney B is because Courtney B, she real as a motherfucker. Like she one of the motherfuckers you wouldn't, if you didn't know or see her on TV, you wouldn't know that she was on TV just judged off how she acts as a person. She's a cool motherfucker in general. Like, nigga, I would have never thought. Like when I first met her, cause y'all know I don't watch TV. So like when the first time me and her kicked it, I didn't know who the fuck she was. I just thought she was like a big cool ass Detroit female. Like it just was like, oh man, this girl cool as a motherfucker. Who is she? She cool as shit. She funny as a motherfucker. And then when we followed each other on Instagram and I went to her page, like, damn, nigga, she doing all kind of shit, nigga. She low key famous. That's crazy. But like, what drew me to her had nothing to do with fucking fame. I don't be giving a fuck about that shit. Like, she just a cool ass motherfucker. Like, I was watching while we was at the motherfucking rooftop, and nigga, somebody was performing some old bullshit. Just the facial expression she was making was funny as a motherfucker. She just a regular female at the end of the day, but like she just happens to have fame and status. Like that shit is dope as a motherfucker, but that's not what makes me want to be around motherfuckers. Like I don't give a fuck about that shit. Cause like I tell y'all all the time, nigga, one bad decision could take all that away from you. And one good decision could give all that to a motherfucker that ain't got nothing going on. Like the homie DeHerm, my nigga. DeHerm is an amazing comic out of, he from Tennessee. He from Nashville. But he out here. And that nigga homeless. Like that nigga sleeping on the street and shit. But he a dope ass comedian. And I fuck with the Herm tougher than a lot of these niggas out that be in Hollywood. This nigga homeless. This nigga is homeless and proud. Like he don't mind. Like he like, yeah, nigga, I'm homeless. Like I'm so focused on what I do and my dream. I don't give a fuck about a job. I don't give a fuck about an apartment. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. All I give a fuck about is chasing this motherfucking dream in comedy. Nigga, I respect that shit, my nigga. A whole lot of motherfuckers, cause he had posted like a reel where it was him at the Laugh Factory tearing it up. My nigga, he on stage getting cracking. They zoom out, couple hundred people in there laughing and shit. And it was like, nigga, how do you imagine going from this? And then it showed him rolling up his little bedroll on the ground at the beach, nigga. Bedtime, nigga. That's where I sleep at, my nigga. And it's like you're that focused on what you're doing that you don't even give a fuck about money or apartment. Like he ain't with all that shit, nigga. All he about is, nigga, who's the funniest motherfucker out here. I'm trying to be that. Like, nigga, he's that laser focused on his shit. I fuck with that, my nigga. That's why I fuck with the Herm. Like, nigga, I don't fuck with niggas based on what they got and what they motherfucking jewelry look like or how many bitches they be getting and all that shit. Like, nigga, I fuck with who you are as a human, my nigga. Because like this is what's happening with like Jay-Z and Diddy. When that nigga Diddy, all his shit start coming out, all of a sudden Jay-Z don't know him no more. Jay-Z, like, nigga, that wasn't my homeboy, nigga. We did some shit together, but that ain't my nigga. Like, nigga, Jay-Z ain't nowhere to be found, nowhere near this Diddy shit. And before that, you would have thought him and Diddy was like close colleagues that had love and respect for each other. But once all that shit start falling, nigga, Jay-Z distanced himself fast as a motherfucker. And again, nigga, that's what happens when you flicking it up with motherfuckers and acting like y'all friends and shit. And then you find out, nigga, when shit go foul, these niggas never fucked with you at all, nigga. These niggas never gave a fuck about you. That's why I don't be taking pictures with niggas. That's why I don't base my friendships on status and money and stupid shit. Cause you'll be sitting up here fucking with a nigga cause he got money, status, fame, and all that. And you find out, nigga, he touched little kids and shit. I don't do that, my nigga. Like I literally look at who you are as a person before I get to put my arm around you and shit. And what you say, LaShonda? Absolutely. Say it louder for the people in the back. Shout out LaShonda up in this motherfucker. Britt up in this motherfucker. Shout out Britt Renee all day. I could talk about this all day podcast. What you say, 12 Cal? Jay-Z distanced himself so far from Puff. I don't think he said anything about him publicly. And that's what I'm saying, my nigga. Like, that's the fucking thing. Like, niggas be kicking it with niggas based on, oh, we both famous, or we both rich, or he's famous and he's rich. Let me go get next to that motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck niggas be doing behind closed doors, my nigga. You know, that's part of why I don't make it a fucking habit of associating myself with niggas like that. You know, like there's a couple niggas who I fuck with, and I'll tell you, oh nigga, that's my partner. That nigga cool as a motherfucker. But nigga, I'm pretty fucking good at keeping niggas just close enough to be cool, but far enough to where if you do some dumb shit, nigga, I wasn't with you. I was like that in the street, my nigga. Like, nigga, I'm with the homies and shit, but y'all niggas don't see no pictures of me and these niggas. Nigga, I'm close enough to kick it, but I ain't close enough to get indicted with your stupid ass. I ain't close enough for the RICO. Yeah, I was at the party, but I ain't getting none of the motherfucking pictures, my nigga. You know, like I'm real big on that. Like, nigga, same with like how they talked about the Diddy parties. Like, nigga, if I was even at that motherfucker, once the baby oil start coming out, I'm gone. You know, like I tell motherfuckers all the time, nigga, once I see a white line on the table, white powder, it's time for me to head the fuck out, nigga. I ain't with this part of the party. You know, like I say, nigga, I don't fuck with drunk ass bitches. Like, there's just some shit in my life that, nigga, once certain shit start happening, I start distancing myself. I start backing up, my nigga. You know, back in the day when the flyer used to say grown and sexy attire, you know, no tennis shoes allowed, no sports attire, no t-shirts, and then all of a sudden, four niggas walk in with big ass t-shirts. All right, it's time for me to head the fuck out. They about to turn this bitch out. This shit about to get stupid, my nigga. That's how I am with my friendships, my nigga. Once I see certain traits, I get the fuck out. Like, the fucked up thing about Jay-Z and Diddy is, you know, like I be telling niggas, man, a lot of nigga Jay-Z knew everything that was going on. Nigga, he just know, like, ooh, he in trouble. Let me get the fuck out of here. Fuck that. You know, like I tell niggas, Jay-Z the worst type of friend to have. That's a motherfucker I wouldn't want nothing to do with. And like I've told people, I still think he the greatest rapper of all time. But as a person, that nigga's a piece of shit. I wouldn't want to be nowhere near his motherfucking ass. Shout out to what he did musically, but nigga, that nigga ain't never showed no real friendship to no motherfucking body. And what you say, only one me 107. Jay really stopped dealing with him like that before he was exposed, though, right? Now, Jay-Z, it's pictures of Jay-Z and Diddy, nigga, right before all that shit start happening. Like, nigga, Jay-Z and Diddy have worked very close together, my nigga. There's pictures of them niggas kicking it. Motherfuckers and heard about them niggas partying together and hanging out. But once shit start fucking off, that nigga Jay-Z backed the fuck up, my nigga. That nigga Jay-Z was backpedaling like Dion in the 90s, my nigga. That nigga, he know how to get the fuck away from niggas when shit go foul, my nigga. You know, he's literally known for that. Everybody who's ever closely associated with him has had these fucking stories. But, you know, he got like his little stan ass fan base that no matter what he do, nigga, they gonna paint it as like some type of player ass shit. Like it's somehow commendable to be a fuck ass nigga like that to people. Like, oh man, you know, sometimes you gotta get away from niggas and do. You know, like that picture of like all the Rockefeller niggas, you know, and he's sitting there looking like this, you know, all stoic and laid back while all the Rockefeller niggas is all hype and excited. And they like, yeah, see, you know, it was at this point he knew he was finna get away from them niggas because, you know, they was too this and they was too much that and they was too much this. Like, nigga, he just a foul ass nigga. Like, he just a self-serving ass nigga. You know, but the fucked up thing about the United States and the culture that we have in America, nigga, we romanticize that bullshit. Like, we literally worship the billionaire. We worship the millionaire. Like, we've been trained in the United States to look at motherfucking millionaires and billionaires as somehow they did something that wasn't evil, and most of them have. You know, and in order for you to amass wealth that great, a lot of times, you got to be kind of a piece of shit. Like, you got to have the ability to disassociate yourself from people and literally look at motherfuckers as dollar signs. You really got to have the ability to only fuck with motherfuckers that's beneficial to you and back up away from anybody who can't financially help you. Like that's how a lot of them motherfuckers gain that level of wealth, my nigga. Like you got to be a certain type of motherfucker to do certain shit. And Jay-Z is cut from that cloth of shit, nigga. Once you no longer useful to me, fuck you. Like nigga, he's literally a person who only uses people who are useful to him. Like I tell niggas, like, a lot of my friends, nigga, they can't help me with shit. Like, nigga, I got motherfuckers who I fuck with in the realm of business who, yeah, I could fuck with you in this arena, but nigga, you're not my friend just because we do business together. Just because, me and your interaction is financially beneficial to me don't make you my friend. I compartmentalize very well. Cause like I say, my nigga, the only thing I respect when it come to my friends is shit that could come into a jail cell with us. Like nigga, I respect your integrity. I respect your honesty. I respect your loyalty. I respect how you get down when ain't nobody looking. I respect how you get down when your back is against the wall. How you hustle. How you bounce back when something happens that's not in your favor. Like that's the type of shit that I respect, nigga. I don't give a fuck about your money. I don't give a fuck about your fame. Cause nigga, it's all type of motherfuckers literally famous right now for being fucking stupid. They famous for doing dumb shit. They famous for literally not having integrity. Like Krishan Rock is famous. Like I'm supposed to respect that fucking bitch cause she famous. Natalie Nunn is famous, my nigga. Like it's all type of motherfuckers that's famous that I hope I never run across, my nigga. Like it's motherfucker. I literally hope I don't meet them. Like I don't want to be in the same fucking stadium with this bitch, much less the same room, much less around the motherfucker. And she famous, shit, probably fucking rich, but I don't want to be around that bitch. That's the thing. Like I don't look at fame and fortune and all. Like nigga, think about it. Donald fucking Trump is famous. Like nigga, what the fuck is fame and money? Nigga, he a billionaire. He the president. Nigga, he's literally the highest of the high when it come to money, fame, status, fucking position, power. He got all that shit. How many of y'all niggas want to have dinner with Donald Trump? Like that's how I feel about fame. Like nigga, is that really what make you want to be around a motherfucker? Like nigga, it's a gang of motherfuckers on the goddamn Epstein list. They got all that shit, and they on the Epstein list doing crazy shit. Oh, what's going on, nigga? My mom in this motherfucker. Shout out to my mom. Like I said, nigga, like I don't look at fame and status and be like, oh shit, that's whoop de whoop. I need to get that nigga phone number and be that nigga friend. Like that was the first thing I told Michael Collier when we talked. Like, I don't want shit from you. I ain't asking you for shit. I don't even want your phone number, nigga. Like, I just respect what you do. Like nigga, I respect how you write jokes, how you do your thing on the stage, nigga. You've been an ambassador in the world of comedy since I can remember. Like nigga, some of my first memories of watching comedy was Michael Collier on motherfucking Def Comedy Jam. Like this nigga's a literal legend, my nigga. This nigga done been in movies, TV, all kind of shit. This nigga is just flat out dope. So it's like, yeah, I respect that, but I don't know you as a person. So I'm not finna like try to like, hey man, let's link up. Let's hang out. Be my mentor. Like, nah, nigga, I respect you in the realm that we're in right now. Like I say, like with a whole lot of motherfuckers, like everybody who knows me know, like, I'm not the type of nigga to just start dick eating that hello. Like, I get a good feel for who you are, and then our relationship could go where it go, based on what I see as a person from you over time. Like I ain't the type of nigga that I meet a motherfucker and it was like, man, it was like, nigga, we shook hands and I was like, this is my friend. No. My best friend Dom, nigga. When I met Dom, I didn't like that nigga. Like, nigga, it took a while for me and Dom to get cool. Nigga, my first time seeing that nigga, I thought he was a cornball. I'm like, this goofy ass nigga. And then over time, it was like, damn, this nigga cool as a motherfucker. Man, this nigga funny. This nigga cool as shit. Then we became best friends. We was fucking inseparable, my nigga. But with me, it take time. You know, like I tell y'all, I got motherfuckers who I done known for 20 and 30 years, my nigga. And we ain't never had no bad blood. But I don't call them my friend because they haven't passed the friend test. You know, like with me, like I don't know you, my friend, until I go through something and I see how you act. I don't know you, my friend, until I see you go through something and I see how you act. You know, like nigga, there's certain things I gotta see from you as a person before I put that friend title on you. Like nigga, friend, that's a strong fucking word. I tell my kids that shit all the time. Like nigga, everybody ain't your goddamn friend. All your classmates ain't your friends. All the niggas you run around with at school ain't your motherfucking friend. It's a bunch of motherfuckers ain't your friend at all. You'll find out when your ass about to get suspended who your friends is. You'll find out after you get suspended who your real friends is. Like, nigga, it's a whole lot of times in my life where I really got a fucked up wake up call on who my friends really was. You know, when I've thrown certain parties, when I've gone through certain financial struggles, you know, nigga, when I went through this little bullshit with my fucking marriage falling apart, like, nigga, you find out who your friends is when shit is fucked up. You know, like I tell niggas, the real fans ain't the motherfuckers at the goddamn the parade for the championship, my nigga. The real fans is the motherfuckers that's there when the team suck. Nigga, when the team is getting they motherfucking ass whooped, nigga, you find the real fans during the losing streak. Like, nigga, it's easy to root for the team when the motherfuckers is winning. It's easy to root for the motherfucking team when, you know, they done won by 56 fucking points. Everybody want to come to the goddamn championship parade. Nigga, who gonna be there when we done got our ass whooped? Nigga, who gonna be there during the losing streak? You know, like I tell niggas, I'm a motherfucking Raider fan, my nigga. I ain't no goddamn Patriot fan. I ain't no bitch ass Chiefs fan, my nigga. Fuck the Chiefs. I don't give a fuck how many championships these motherfuckers done won, nigga. Them my rivals. Fuck them niggas. I'm not just jumping on a motherfucking bandwagon because a team winning. Fuck them motherfuckers. I ain't never liked them, ain't never gone like them. Fuck Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady, my nigga. I'm a motherfucking Raider fan. I love my goddamn Raiders. That's it. Period. Like, nigga, I'm rooting for my motherfucking team even when they garbage. You know, like I said, my nigga, the Herm cool as a motherfucker. This nigga is homeless. Why the fuck would I? Oh man, nigga, yeah, nigga, I fuck with the homeless comedian. No, hell no, nigga, he a real nigga. He a cool ass nigga. Like, you know, brilliant comic, great at what he do, my nigga. That's why I fuck with him, my nigga. Like, I don't fuck with niggas based on what they financially doing, cause that's fleeting. Cause there's gonna come a time, you know, like I already told the Herm, like nigga, your biopic gonna be a motherfucker. You know, when your little movie come out, your little documentary about your life and how you doing all this shit, that's gonna be a motherfucker. Cause nigga, I've never seen a nigga that's so comfortable, like just open about sleeping on the street. Like, you know, most niggas try to act like, no, man, I got a little spot. I got some little shit I'm working on. No, nigga, the Herm, like, nah, nigga, no. I'm on Skid Row, nigga, whoop de whoop, nigga. This is the position that I'm in right now. You know, based on what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, eventually I'll be out of this shit. But right now, this is where I'm at. I respect that shit, my nigga. You know, a lot of motherfuckers don't like, man, what you need to do is get you a job, get you an apartment, you go to one of these shelters and blah 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 blah. He like, man, fuck all that, nigga. I'm doing this how I do it. I'm doing it my way. Nigga, it might not work, but nigga, that this is the method that I'm using. I got respect for a nigga like that. Like a motherfucker who willing to go against what everybody say, fuck y'all advice. I'm standing on this shit. This is how I'ma do it. You know, like Steve Harvey said he was sleeping in cars and all that shit. Like, you know, you see a million motherfuckers that literally say, nigga, before I reach these millions, nigga, I was eating noodles every day. I was fucked up. He's willing to do that. He's doing that through action. He's showing it in real time. I got immense respect for that shit. And what you say, my nigga Baylor, true friendship more often turns into family. Exactly, my nigga. You know, cause friends is the family members that you choose, my nigga. You know, your cousins is your first friends, but your friends is the cousins that's gonna be cousins for the rest of your life. And what you say, 12 Cal, everybody want to ride in a limo with you. A real friend to roll with you when you don't have a car. Exactly. You know, that's what I'm saying, my nigga. Like, I don't want to eat with niggas that I didn't starve with, my nigga. Like that's the thing about Hollywood. Like that's something that I'm talking to some of my homies in comedy about like right now. Like I know this shit is fake. I know the difference between the real shit and the fake shit. So when it comes to, the sucker shit that I see, like, nigga, I'm close enough to these niggas to get money with them, but I'm not close to these niggas to get stabbed in my motherfucking back. Like there's certain niggas who I fuck with, oh nigga, you booking the show, hit me up. But nigga, I'm not finna have you sitting in my car, nigga. You not finna know where I live, nigga. A lot of these niggas don't got my motherfucking phone number. They just niggas who I see when I go out. When I go to shows, when I go do certain shit. Sometimes we'll share each other posts and shit like that. But like, don't get it fucked up, nigga. These niggas ain't my friends, and I know that. I told the homie that shit. Like, nigga, you gotta be real careful with how you deal with niggas and how you think niggas deal with you. Cause like I said, my nigga, a lot of motherfuckers never been betrayed before. Nigga, betrayal comes from a friend. A lot of these niggas never was your friend in the first place. You just thought they was your friend. You thought y'all niggas had a bond because y'all was cool when everything was cool. But once it became advantageous to fuck you over, they took that opportunity. But it's not because y'all was friends. It's because they saw you as a lick. You saw them as a friend. That's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, I look at these niggas as colleagues. I look at these niggas as coworkers. I don't look at these niggas as friends. Because a friend is somebody who, if it's me or you, and you feel like you want to look out for me, you'll look out for me. A colleague is a motherfucker that's gonna look out for them every time. They want them to win. They don't give a fuck about you winning. Like that's the thing. Like I want my friends to win. When I win, I want to share my win with my friends. When I see motherfuckers get booked and do shit, go places, and they get shit cracking and they don't even think about my ass, it's because you not my friend. And I tell niggas that shit, like, I don't get offended by this shit because I know this nigga ain't my friend at all. So why the fuck would I care that he didn't invite me? Why would I give a fuck that he didn't book me? Why would I care that he wasn't thinking about me? Nigga, we not friends. I get mad when my friends don't think about me. I don't give a fuck about these other niggas. Cause again, like nigga, betrayal come from a friend. But that's somebody who you should, your parents should have taught your ass the difference between a motherfucking friend and a colleague, the difference between a friend and an associate, a friend and a homie. I say the same shit in gangbanging, nigga. It's 100 and something niggas from my hood. Them niggas ain't my friends. I got niggas from the set that I fuck with. I got niggas from the set that are my friends. But all them niggas from the set not my friend. I be telling niggas all the time, nigga, just cause a nigga got popped, got a bullet put in his ass, don't mean I gotta go slide for him. I don't even know that nigga. That nigga got put on not too long ago. Nigga, we ain't never kicked it. We ain't never hung out. That nigga didn't ride bikes and skateboards with me on Gunlock. I don't know that dude. Shout out to him and shit. Like, we wear the same baseball cap, but that ain't my friend. Cause like I tell niggas, it's the same fucking energy. Like I tell y'all on this show all the time. You give motherfuckers the same energy they give you. Half the motherfuckers you jumping over the moon for, you gotta ask yourself, would this nigga do the same shit for me? The same motherfucker who you going to all they parties, you sharing all they posts, liking all they shit, commenting on all they shit. Like, damn, do this nigga be liking and commenting on my shit? Do this nigga be sharing my shit? Do this nigga be coming to my parties? Like that's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, friendship is reciprocal, my nigga. Some of these niggas ain't never done nothing to show that they your fucking friend, and you just gifting them friendship. You just being loyal and real to punk ass motherfuckers that don't give a fuck about you. Nigga, you buy the liquor every time. You reach out every time. You call every time. And you feel like it's a gift or some type of fucking fly shit that they answer the phone when you call. You always the motherfucker telling them good morning. They don't never tell you good morning. You always thinking about them. Every time you get a couple of dollars, you want to share it with them. Every time you catch a W, you want to share it with them. They don't give a fuck. When they catch a W, you don't never even hear about the shit. You check their Instagram story like, damn, you was out partying? Oh, yeah, man, my bad. I forgot to hit you up. You ain't never gonna forget to hit your real friend up. You know, your real friend is the motherfucker. That's the first motherfucker come to your head when you catch a W. Oh shit, let me call Whoopty Whoop. Man, I had a motherfucking day. You know, but that's the thing. Like, nigga, I assess things like that. Like, that's the type of shit I watch for when it come to friends or people who I call friends. Like, nigga, when such and such happened, did you think to hit me up? And sometimes it be good or bad. Like, damn, nigga, your money was fucked up. Why you ain't call me? I could have helped you. It's because I'm not your friend. Because you don't view me as a friend. Because if you viewed me as a friend, I'd have been the first number you dialed. You know, when you got some bad news, when something happened, when you got some good news, when something happened, I should have been the first motherfucker that you called. Obviously, you don't view me the way that I think you view me. You don't view me how I view you. And like I said, nigga, at this point in my life, like I just say, oh, okay, for sure. It is what it is. You know, like noted. You know, like I say all the time, same as when I lend money. You know, my friend would have paid me back. My friend would have communicated that he couldn't pay me back. You know, my friend would have had me up on game. A sucker just would have ran off with the motherfucking money. You know, like I tell motherfuckers, nigga, I don't even be tripping no more. Certain niggas do certain shit. It just is what it is. You know, all you did was show me you was never my friend in the first place. Say the same shit about dating. You know, you didn't think it was enough to communicate with me. You didn't feel like that was important. Cool. You know, I just know it's time to move on. Cause like I say, I like motherfuckers who like me, whether that's friendships, business, colleagues, co-workers, and all that shit. Like, nigga, if the energy ain't reciprocal, I don't want nothing to do with it. Nigga, I don't chase no goddamn body. I don't chase my motherfucking liquor, nigga. Fuck, I'm fucking with a motherfucker who I'm applying pressure and they just receiving the application of the pressure. You know, nigga, that's like if you get shot in your motherfucking arm and the bullet go all the way through and you only cover this part. Nigga, you still leaking out this part, my nigga. Like, you gotta apply pressure on both ends, my nigga. Outside of that, fuck out of here, nigga. I don't want nothing to do with it. And what you say, 12 cal, 1,000% energy got to be reciprocal. My mom say, who's gonna help push the car when you run out of gas? Exactly. Like, that's my fucking thing. Like, I'm not the type of motherfucker that just want to be somebody's friend so bad that I'm willing to do all the work. Like, nigga, I'm not the motherfucker that's rowing hard as hell on the left side of the boat and you ain't rowing at all. Cause all that's gonna happen is the boat gonna go in the goddamn circle. Like, nigga, we both got to be rowing the motherfucking boat. Like, pressure has to be applied on both ends for that shit to work, my nigga. I don't do that shit. Like, just straight the fuck up. Like I tell motherfuckers, like, you know, I've had dating situations that just magically disappeared, my nigga. And the woman like, damn, what happened? I'm like, shit, bitch, you stopped calling, so I stopped calling. You know, shit, you didn't text me, I ain't text you. Like, no hard feelings. Oh man, why didn't you text me? Bitch, why you ain't text me? The phone work both ways. Like, nigga, I don't went years without talking to motherfuckers for that exact reason. Nigga, you ain't calling me, I ain't calling you neither, nigga. Fuck, I look like I ain't your fan. You know, like I say that shit all the time, my nigga. Like, nigga, once you the motherfucker hitting up a motherfucker and they not hitting you back, you're a fan. That's what fans do. Fans comment on all Beyonce posts. Beyonce ain't commenting on your post. You're a fan. You talk about LeBron all day. LeBron don't talk about you. You're a fan. That's the same as when it comes to a bitch. That's the same as when it comes to a female with a nigga. You're a fan. Like, this motherfucker ain't thought to tell me happy birthday, good morning, none of that shit. Like, damn, nigga, I'm a fan. You know, that's the fucking thing. Like I tell people, nigga, I ain't nobody fan. You know, with all due motherfucking respect, nigga, I just ain't the one. Like, nigga, if the energy ain't reciprocated, fuck it. I'ma go on about my motherfucking day. Britt say I could do bad all by myself. Ain't no chasing. Exactly. 12 Cal said I've learned that some people think they are friends just because they hang out every now and then. That ain't it. And see, that's the thing. Like I said, like I got niggas who I'm cool with. Like, you know, every time I go to the Laugh Factory, I got 4 or 5 niggas that when I see them, hey, what's going on, my nigga? We cool, but we not friends. I ain't exchanged phone numbers with these niggas. These niggas ain't never been to my house. I ain't never been to their house. They're not my friends. Like I tell my kids, your friends know where you live. You know where they live. You've met their parents. They've met your parents. Those are your friends. If you get in a fight, they'll fight with you. If you in a fucked up mood, they in a fucked up mood. They trying to see why your mood fucked up. Your associates, nigga, they see your motherfucking ass and you got a fucked up look on your face, they gonna avoid you. I don't know what the fuck wrong with that motherfucker. I ain't want no part to that shit. How you doing? Oh man, shit going fucked up. Damn, that's crazy. Well, I'm gonna be over here. I'll see you later. That ain't your goddamn friend. Nigga, your friend don't like to hear about you in problems. Your friend trying to solve your problem. Your friend like, well, damn, what can I do? Is there something I could do to help? Like, what the fuck is going on, my nigga? What's up? That's a friend. Nigga, you tell a motherfucker you hungry and they say that's crazy. Man, leave that motherfucker alone. I say that shit with dating. Nigga, you a motherfucking female. You done told this nigga you got some motherfucking problems going on. He like, damn, that's crazy. Bitch, you better not get that nigga no motherfucking pussy. You out here fucking with motherfuckers that you done told this nigga all your problems, and that nigga said that's crazy. Next time that nigga dick get hard, say that's crazy. Damn, you horny? That's crazy. Damn, what? You over there jacking off? That's crazy. Shit, nigga, when I had my problem, it was crazy. So, nigga, your problem crazy too. I tell motherfuckers that shit all the time. Bitch, don't ask me for shit. Straight the fuck up. Like, nigga, I ain't the one. Nigga, if you couldn't help me out, bitch, I can't help you out neither. That's crazy. I'm gonna tell you the same shit you told me. Like I tell motherfuckers about my birthday. Oh man, they was showing a lot of love for your birthday. No, they was showing a lot of like for my birthday. Nigga, them little comments and posts and shit like that, that was cool. But love different, my nigga. Motherfuckers who you love you. They done sent you something. They done did something for you. They took you out. That's love. A little comment, little post, nigga, that's just like. That's what homies do. That ain't what friends do. Your friends would have took you out to the bar. Your friends would have came to your house, turned up with you, got you a gift or some shit like that. That's what friends do. Homies just say happy birthday. And what you say, Brick, right, Cal, the word friend is used loosely, just like the word legend. Exactly. And that's my thing, my nigga. Like I say, nigga, I'll be quick to tell the motherfucker the same shit you told me. Oh, what you get me for my birthday? Same shit you got me. Oh man, what we doing tomorrow? Same shit we did yesterday. Like, nigga, bitch, I'm not finna go hard for you and you don't go hard for me. What the fuck type of relationship we got? Nigga, I'm not a sucker. Bitch, I ain't Robin and you ain't Batman. The closest thing I'm gonna get to Robin to you being Batman is me robbing your ass. That's the Robin I am, nigga. You Batman and you rich, you motherfucking Bruce Wayne living in a mansion. I'ma rob your ass. But I ain't never nobody goddamn sidekick, my nigga. I ain't the motherfucker out here that's just happy to be in another motherfucker's presence. Like, bitch, I'm me. Like I said, my nigga, like I don't respect nothing you can't take into a jail cell, my nigga. All that money, fame, status, and all that shit don't impress me, my nigga. Integrity impress me, because that's rare. Everybody got some money. Not everybody got integrity. Everybody got a good job. Not everybody is honest. Like a whole lot of motherfuckers got a whole lot of popularity, my nigga. But that don't make them a good friend. That just mean a whole lot of motherfuckers like them. I tell motherfuckers that shit about me. Like, I'm very well liked, but I don't have a lot of friends. Like y'all niggas see, like nigga, I'm a fucking loner, dog. Like I got a couple motherfuckers who y'all hear these names very often. Nigga, I had shit. Probably about, I don't know, 200 motherfuckers DM me on my birthday. Like I was telling motherfuckers, like nigga, I was getting to some of them little birthday DMs like 4 and 5 days after. Like some of that shit, I literally wasn't even seeing it. Like certain motherfuckers DM me, nigga, and I was like, God damn, niggas 4 days later and shit. I'm going through memes and like going scrolling up, like, oh damn, you told me happy birthday, nigga, my bad. But shit, nigga, that's just a whole lot of motherfuckers who like me. That don't mean they my friends. Like I said, nigga, I got motherfuckers who local, who live close. The motherfuckers wasn't trying to pull up on my birthday or, for my birthday weekend. The motherfuckers wasn't trying to check on a nigga, none of that shit. And again, I tell y'all, I don't like being checked on. That's just a personal thing. Like, fuck, go on Instagram, nigga, I'm okay. But at the same time, like, niggas wasn't like, hey, nigga, we gonna have a barbecue for your birthday or none of that shit. Like, and again, I don't take offense to it because it's reciprocal. Like, nigga, the same niggas that don't give a fuck about me, I don't give a fuck about them. And again, I got friends. Cause like I said, nigga, King James, the nigga sent me some bread. Like that's my friend. That's the nigga I talk to all the time. Nigga, when I was in Atlanta, 12 Cal pulled up on me, my nigga. Like, that's my friend. Like, friendship requires action. Like, friendship ain't just some likes, some fucking comments or shit like that. That's where niggas get friendship fucked up at. If I need a ride and you got a car and you don't give me a ride because you was like, man, I ain't coming all the way over there. That's because you're not my friend. Because if it's my friend, like I told y'all, nigga, I drove to Tehachapi to go pick Pie Face up from prison, my nigga. That's my friend. I took off work to go to Tehachapi to pick this nigga up from prison. It's like a 3-hour fucking drive up and a 3-hour drive back to pick this nigga up from prison. That's my friend. I love that nigga like family. I drove to Tehachapi. Like, nigga, a real friend, effort is nothing when it's friendship. Effort is nothing when you really fuck with somebody. Like, like I said, in dating, in family, in everything. Like, if you really fuck with somebody, like, you put forth effort, my nigga. Like, oh, I'll leave a little comment. That's my friend. Bitch, you ain't my motherfucking friend because you left a comment on my page or you told me happy birthday on Instagram. Like I tell niggas, like, if you got my fucking number, don't get mad that I didn't answer your goddamn DM. DMs are for the homies. You got my phone number. Like, nigga, don't do homie shit and we friends. Because I'm gonna put you in the homie zone. I got homies, I got friends, I got associates, I got coworkers, I got colleagues. All that shit is different. Them all different categories, my nigga. I don't treat my homies like they my friends. I don't treat my coworkers like they my friends. I don't treat my colleagues like they my friends. I treat my friends like they my friends. There's certain motherfuckers that I might do something nice for if I'm in the position to do something nice. But outside of that, nigga, I'm not wasting that shit. Like, nigga, my friendship is far too valuable to be given to every fucking body. Cause like I say, nigga, anything valuable that's too freely given will be unappreciated. So I don't just give my friendship away. Like, nigga, like I say, nigga, I don't take pictures with niggas because that's a high fucking compliment. I don't call niggas my friend because that's a high fucking compliment. I got homies, colleagues, niggas who I'm cool with and shit like that, but I don't do all that. That's my guy. That's my bro. Y'all niggas be throwing that bro word around crazy. Be calling niggas bro, nigga. That's my mom kids. That's my brothers. That's my dad kids. That's my brothers. The rest of y'all niggas just niggas I know. What's going on, La Madrina? What's going on, Vince Media? What you say? My guy gonna listen to the podcast at what's that, 12 Eastern, stopping by. Shout out to you, my nigga. What you say, La Madrina? That's why the circle stays small. Exactly. Like I tell motherfuckers, nigga, I don't have a circle, my nigga. I got a period. Pause. What's going on, Portobello? Like, nigga, my circle is itty fucking bitty, my nigga. Because the motherfuckers that's in that circle, like I say, nigga, when it's actually time for me to become a multi-millionaire, I'm not finna have 50 niggas running around with me. Whenever I hear those stories about rappers, they be like, he had 100 niggas with him. Like, you had 100 niggas with you. Like, what the fuck type of shit is that? Like, I don't know 100 real niggas. Nigga, I could genuinely say in the 43 years I've been on earth, I might not have met 100 real niggas yet. So what the fuck was you doing running around with 100 niggas? That's how niggas end up in jail. That's how niggas end up in fucked up situations. That's how niggas end up twisted the fuck up out here. Cause you got 100 niggas with you. Nigga, I don't want that many niggas around me, my nigga. Because you not finna tell me you know 100 niggas that's real. You not finna tell me you got 100 niggas that'll shoot for you. You got 100 niggas that'll do some time for you. 100 niggas that won't try to fuck your bitch if you out of town. You don't know 100 niggas like that, my nigga. That's why I don't just throw that fucking word around. Cause like I done had too many niggas show me that just cause I knew you for 10 or 20 years, that don't mean you won't fuck me over if you get put in a position to do it. It's a whole lot of motherfuckers. Literally knew these niggas my whole fucking life. These niggas done tried to get at bitches I was with. These niggas done did some sucker shit. And again, nigga, the only reason I don't really take super offense because I've never put niggas in position to burn me. So 99 times out of 100, even the niggas who've done fuck shit, it's been attempted, not pulled off. They wasn't able to do it. Nigga done went talking crazy to a bitch about me, and then the bitch came and told me. Because again, my nigga, I put you be close enough to shake my hand, but you ain't never gonna be close enough to stab me on my motherfucking back. Like I tell motherfuckers, when you talking funky about motherfuckers, that shit always gonna get back to the motherfucker who you talking about. So watch who the fuck you talk about and how you talk about them and what you say about them. I don't say nothing behind a motherfucker back that I wouldn't want them motherfuckers to hear. Cause 99 times out of 100, it's gonna eventually get to them. And like I tell niggas, my friendship is highly valuable. So I'll revoke that shit like this, nigga. Fast. Quick, fast, and in a hurry, my nigga. The same way that we was best friends and loving each other like brothers, nigga, your ass could cease to fucking exist. Nigga, there's nobody above the cutoff, my nigga. Period. Friend, family, any of that shit, my nigga. You's not finna be no motherfucker talking foul behind my back and somehow I'ma act like that shit didn't happen. I don't have excuses for bitch ass shit like that. Like I got a zero tolerance policy with punk ass shit like that. I don't fuck with bitch ass niggas. Cause like I say, nigga, the same nigga that'll steal $1 from you will steal $1,000 from you. Nigga, the same nigga that'll try to fuck your little side bitch that you be fucking on, that nigga try to fuck your wife, my nigga. Like, nigga, I don't trust a nigga that'll do some small shit because the same nigga that do some small shit will do some big shit. I don't trust a thief in no capacity, nor snitch, nor bitch ass nigga. I don't give a fuck if I saw you do that to the nigga down the street. All that'll take is the right opportunity and you'll do it to me. What's going on? BRB 4701, Benji Banks, One Hope Wine, Fire Session Podcast. What's the deal? Shout out La Madrina. Good looking out. But like I said, my nigga, like I don't look at superficial shit and base my friendships on that. I base my friendships on how you treat people, how you treat me. Like I said, my nigga, like I watch how you treat other people. I watch how niggas treat motherfuckers who can't do nothing for them, meaning homeless motherfuckers, other people in the job, other motherfuckers that's around, the janitor, the waiter, the waitress, the hostess at the motherfucking restaurant, the nigga flipping the hamburger, the bitch at Chipotle. Like, nigga, I watch how you treat all them motherfuckers. Because if you treat the CEO different than you treat the janitor, what you gonna do when them motherfuckers trade? What you gonna do when the janitor becomes the CEO? After you done shitted on that nigga because all he was doing was sweeping the floor. You ain't even realize this nigga was in college. This motherfucker was the intern on his way up to the top. Now he your boss. What's going on, Barbie? Let Me Touch You podcast. Long time no see. That's the motherfucking thing. Like I tell niggas, I watch motherfuckers and how they treat people like that because again, like I got a chip on my shoulder for certain motherfuckers that I can't wait to meet them when I get to a certain position in life because of how they treated me when I was at a different space, a different space. Like, nigga, it's a couple motherfuckers who I done ran into in comedy when, I still was brand new, didn't have a whole lot of motion and shit. And now they asking me to book them on my shows. I'm like, oh, you want to get booked? That's cool. You could go get booked with somebody else, motherfucker. Because remember when you met me and you was too famous for me? Bitch, be too famous now. Because that's the thing. Like, nigga, you'll never know where a motherfucker gonna be in 2 years. You never know where a motherfucker gonna be in 2 fucking weeks, my nigga. That's why I don't give a fuck about superficial shit. Because, nigga, one day your ass will be broke, nigga. 3 days later, my nigga. All it take is 7 numbers and you win the motherfucking lottery. You a multi-millionaire, nigga. The lottery be getting up to $1 billion, my nigga. That means you can hit the right fucking number and you'll have more money than Luka fucking Doncic, my nigga. Because you pick 7 correct numbers, my nigga. All that shit take is one lick, my nigga. And you up here. The same bitch that wouldn't give you no pussy is begging to suck your dick from the back. Because all of a sudden, nigga, you jumped off the bus and into a Benz. That's why like I don't run around leading with my wallet, my nigga. Like I'm just not that type of person. I don't give a fuck about superficial shit. Because again, like nigga, people switch the fuck up based on that. So I don't give a fuck about that shit. Nigga, like I tell women that shit, nigga, I don't got no bitch that, oh man, I can't wait till I get some money, then I'm gonna get her. Bitch, if you didn't like me when I was broke, I don't want your motherfucking ass around me, period. And that's not to say that, if the bitch saw me as a bum, she didn't fuck with me because she thought I was a bum. That's different. But like if you see that a motherfucker ambitious, working, trying, doing his motherfucking thing, and you don't want to fuck with him because he's not where he's supposed to be in that moment, bitch, leave me alone forever. Because that's my thing, especially based on the fact that, like, like I told my homegirl, you shouldn't date motherfuckers based on raw potential. But at the same time, like if you see that there's something in the person that you think you can fuck with, like you see the fact that they are actually trying, they putting forth effort, I don't see no problem with it. But at the same time, you got to know the difference between potential and just broke. Because like I said, I don't fuck with niggas who just broke. Like I say, I fuck with the Herm tough because he's fucked up financially in this moment. But at the rate he's working, at the level of talent that he has, and what he's doing, that's temporary. That nigga not gonna be broke forever. That nigga not gonna be homeless forever, my nigga. He gonna come up out of that. Like when I talk to motherfuckers, like I tell y'all, I'd rather be around 5 real ass niggas that's broke than 5 fake ass niggas that's rich. Because them 5 real ass niggas that's broke, nigga, they probably working their way out of that shit. Nigga, them niggas is working towards something that's sustainable. I could fuck with that. Like I tell niggas, the reason that I'm such a big fan of high character people, high integrity people, honest people, people with good morals is because that's easily sustainable. It's hard to sustain a lie. It's easy to break down a lie. It's easy to expose a motherfucker that's lying. You can't expose me when I'm telling you the fucking truth. You can't pull my skirt up and I'm telling the fucking truth. I'm not wearing one. These niggas that got all type of weak ass bullshit going on. Like, look at Diddy. This nigga got the big castle built on the hill, nigga. Millions of dollars, all the fame and all the fortune. And all it took is some bullshit that he did to crumble all that shit. Now look at that nigga. The same motherfuckers that, I just want to meet Diddy. Oh man, I just hope that I could get in the same room with this motherfucker. Look at him now. Y'all niggas valued all that superficial bullshit that he had. Now look. That's the fucking thing. You looking at a motherfucker's position that they in life at a certain window, and you looking at it like that makes them better than somebody else. Nigga, your money and fame and status don't make you no motherfucking better than me. That's the fucking thing. That's why I don't look at that shit as nothing to fucking want to stand next to a nigga for. Cause some of that shit is literally smoke and mirrors. A lot of that shit is fleeting, fake, false. A fucking image, my nigga. I don't want nothing to do with it. Like I tell y'all, nigga, like, I don't respect nothing you can't take into a jail cell with you. That's how I judge my friendships. That's how I judge how I deal with family and everything, my nigga. Because at the end of the day, you never know where a motherfucker gonna be tomorrow. And if I'm fucking with you for what you doing today, I don't want to end up with the motherfucking bullshit that you end up with tomorrow. And I'm gonna drop the mic on that shit. This has been your host, Uncle Dolemite, of the Too Much Game Podcast, live from the sanctuary once again. If you enjoyed the show and you like to support me financially, you can send me a motherfucking cash app, Uncle Dolemite, Uncle Dolemite, or get you some merchandise at Too Much Game Podcast.store, TOO Much Game Podcast.store. Support the squad, Townhouse Media, Sports for You podcast, sports number 4 letter U. Motherfucking John Watson and Mark. I ain't seen Nick Freeze on that motherfucking cool ass minute. And also Sports for You Wrestling Podcast, Sports number 4 letter U Wrestling. Shout out to all my homies in podcast from 12 Cal Podcast. Shout out to him. 700 motherfucking episodes, a whole goddamn decade. That's a crazy fucking number to line up on for your anniversary. Episode 700. That's crazy. Shout out to that. Shout out Britt. I can talk about this all day podcast. Baylor, BTG for President Podcast, and Open Run with BTG Podcast. Shout out Shan B Poddin, ChanBepoddin.com, Shan B Poddin. Roddish Live Podcast, King and Queen Germ, motherfucking Poddin Saved Our Marriage, your favorite podcaster's favorite podcast, because I fuck with the shows. Cool Out Corner Podcast. I'll explain all this later podcast. Big Smash. Fuck you, nigga. 8 More Than 92 podcast with Harrison and all the other niggas that be on that show. Fuck you, Harrison. Who else? I don't know, my nigga. But y'all niggas know, nigga, I fuck with all these podcasters. These niggas cool as shit. You know, all the niggas who I forgot, shout out to the 5 Session Podcast, BRB, 4701, my nigga Benji Banks. Shit, my nigga Big Ken, Trisha Michelle, shout out to them. Shout out Enlightened Idiot Podcast. You know, my nigga Raw. Shout out to all y'all niggas. But that's it. Follow me on social media at Uncle Dolemite on Instagram, Too Much Game Podcast on Instagram. Like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Uncle Dolemite for the comedy, Too Much Game Podcast for the show. Yo Mama Boyfriend on TikTok. But that's it. I ain't here to help you get bitches. I'm here to help you get better. Too much game.